Well, I figured I'd make myself a coffee to try and wake up and then tackle more of that room. I'm still in the process of taking shit off of desks and packing them up or putting them in the proper location or whatnot and other things. And I just recently had an argument. A freaking cat. I just stepped on her because she tries to walk. Would you stop that? She tries to walk where I'm walking and expects me to move, but I don't move, so I just step on her. Friggin' stupid animals, I tell you. But yeah, I was having a chat with a buddy on Facebook, and he's basically, he saw a picture I put up yesterday. It's this app on your phone called Quit Now, and it allows you to share your status, and it said I haven't smoked for like 90 some days and haven't had, well, it just basically tells you like how much money you've saved, which for me, I bought a lot of devices, so that's kind of negligible. But it did say I haven't smoked like 4,000 cigarettes and a bunch of other nonsense, which is pretty true because every 2 weeks I'd go out and buy 2 to 3 cartons of cigarettes, and I was spending about, well, a carton of cigarettes is 30 bucks, right? So I buy 3 cartons of cigarettes, there's 90 bucks. So every 2 weeks I spend anywhere from $90 to $122 buying 3 to 4 cartons of cigarettes, because I was up to like 2 packs a day there for a minute. Things are getting kind of crazy and I was just chooching like a son of a hooer. But anyway, back on topic, he decided to beak off at me and say, well, you never actually quit smoking, all you did was replaced it with something else. And I was like, yep, that is true, but what I'm doing now is a lot less harmful than smoking cigarettes. And then he decides to go off on a chemical rant, which you've probably seen in such famous news broadcasts and other things, such as, I can't even remember her name, Rachel Ray, that's her name. She beaked off about it, about the one item that is found in e-cigarettes called propylene glycol. And apparently propylene glycol is associated with, you guessed it, antifreeze. Now, I've been doing a lot of researching on the e-cigarettes and all that, as you all know, because I'm pretty deep into it now. And if there was a health concern like PG causing death or anything like that, I'm sure it would have cropped up on the news, but right now they're just spouting rumors. But what I did find out is there are different grades of propylene glycol. You know, you have your pharmaceutical grade, your commercial grade, your industrial grade, and antifreeze, yeah, they use propylene glycol in it. They sure do. It's a pretty good friggin' non-freezing catalyst. Industrial grade, not the same stuff found in, say, my e-juice on this RSST. Definitely not the same shit found in this thing. So, on the juice I'm using, they say it's consumer grade, or not industrial, what was it, pharmaceutical grade PG. So I told him that, and I said, there's different grades of propylene glycol, bud, like, and he's sitting there and he's like, yeah, but still, you know, vaping that stuff, it can't be good for your lungs and things. Meanwhile, my lungs have never been better. They probably would be even better if I didn't vape at all. But since I quit smoking and went to the vaping, I haven't been having the coughs like I normally did. Like, you guys remember on the old vlogs, I'd be talking to you guys and all of a sudden it'd be like this really awkward jump cut because I ended up sitting there coughing up a lung for 15 minutes, and I don't have that anymore. Every once in a while I get a wad of old like nicotine shit from, or not nicotine but cigarette goo, come up from my lungs. Apparently that's going to go on for a year, so not a big deal there. But so I sat there and I'm like, alright bud, you're so against the PG, right? He goes, yep, PG's bad for you. PG's gross. It's antifreeze. And I'm like, you ever been to a hospital? I'm like, yeah, you've been to a hospital. And he goes, yeah, I was just in there for pneumonia. I'm like, did they give you where is it? Mine's empty. I haven't gotten my refill yet because I haven't needed it. But I said, did they give you one of these things? Puffers? He's like, yeah, they gave me an orange and a blue one. I said, exactly. Congratulations, you just inhaled propylene glycol. What do you mean? And I'm like, there's propylene glycol in there, man. That's the bonding agent. It works great for bonding chemicals, like such as water and alcohol. Propylene glycol will make the bond happen. It works great for that. That's why they use it in the e-cigarettes, because it bonds so well with the flavoring and the nicotine. Otherwise, if you just added nicotine to water, the nicotine sits on top and the water goes in, oh, is it the other way around? Could be wrong on that. But I think the nicotine stays on the top and the water goes to the bottom, where the propylene glycol will bind to the nicotine cells, and it basically, you know, now you got nicotine-filled propylene glycol, and you can vape that. So he's going on, he's like, that's horseshit. He goes, they didn't tell me that. And I'm like, well, no. I'm like, dude, there's PG in a lot of the shit we use these days. He goes, well, like what? I said, well, your shampoo, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, your, like, there's so much stuff he uses. He goes, well, you know what? I'm gonna stop using all that stuff. And then I went through his pictures on Facebook and came across, he bought some bottles of the Mio energy drink. You know, Mio, squirt, 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 squirt. Yeah. Guess what's in Mio? Propylene glycol. That's right. They use it in the electrolyte one and the energy drink one, basically to bind the caffeine molecules to the juice to make it, exactly. one unit. So that when you mix it, you're getting your proper mix of caffeine to, I think they have guarana berry in there too. So caffeine, guarana, and flavoring. And the only way to get that all to bind together is with a binding catalyst, propylene glycol. Sure as shit, I tell him that. He looks up the ingredients and he goes, well, thanks for ruining that for me. I'm gonna have to get off that now too. And he's like all friggin' butthurt about it and stuff. And I'm like, well, you know what, bud? It's the way she goes. Like, propylene glycol is out there. It's not as harmful for you. And this whole It's Antifreeze is the Stop Smoking campaign, or the Big Tobacco's campaign to get these e-cigarettes shut down, trying to make people believe that they're fucking rifling antifreeze down their throat. And I've seen multiple videos where they've taken stuff like a Marlboro cigarette and they've had this machine that smoked a Marlboro cigarette, and then they took the they had some sort of like a chemical inside the bag when like the exhale, the machine would exhale into like a vapor bag, and they administered that vapor bag to some healthy heart cells. They did the same with vapor from like cheap Chinese liquid, and then like premium shit like Yellick. And the stuff from Yellick, for instance, being premium grade, when they introduced this stuff to it, the heart cells multiplied. They didn't even realize anything was going on. They just kept growing. There was 113% of the heart cells in there, so it gained a 13% growth while under the influence of the e-juice. With the cheapest Chinese e-liquid, when they introduced that to the heart cells, there was a degrade of 18%. When they introduced the freaking cigarette, the Marlboro smoked cigarette, there was 23% remaining of the heart cell cultures. Yeah, so you tell me that vaping's bad for you. It's not the best. It's easier. It's better just to quit and not do anything. But if you tried quitting cold turkey and it didn't work, well, vaping works, and I got a lot of friends who are living proof of that. So, right on. But yeah, take a look at the ingredients in your shampoo. If you have the Mio energy drink or the Mio electrolyte drink, take a look at that. You're going to notice propylene glycol. It's in there. That's right. You're drinking the stuff. Is it bad for you? Nope. Why? It's pharmaceutical grade. Just like how there's different metals, you know. There's aluminum, but there's aircraft grade aluminum, you know, automotive grade aluminum, freaking industrial grade aluminum. And I never understood the differences until I realized it's all based on the tolerances that they can take before they basically break apart. You know, like that beer can over there is not made of the same aluminum found on, say, a transport or an airplane. It's a different thing, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I'm sure somebody out there is a metallurgist. Metallurgist, that's not even a word. But I'm sure somebody out there knows and will correct me in the comments. But there's different grades for that, and there's different grades for PG, and even vegetable glycerin, the other component found in e-cigarettes. There's different grades of that too. You know, vegetable glycerin found mostly in foot rubs and rehydrating, to rehydrate your body during dry season, like the winter, like it is now up here. Exactly. But anyway, people, I just wanted to share that little story with you and carry on. I need to clean out that corner of the room, get everything out of there. I need to get that table out of there and clear this all out. Go downstairs, take apart that white desk. We'll figure out how. Bring it up here, toss it in the corner, get the TV out from the other room, and set up my station in the corner there. And then I'm going to start cracking on getting that white desk down. So let's hammer on it. Still got to deal with all this crap, but I cleared out the corner over here for the desk. Oh, I got a little bit, whatever the hell this is. Got to clear this out of the way. Just fire it up there for now. I got to go through all this shit and get this wiring out of the way. Move this lamp fan. It's so freaking hot in here. I got my window open. Not even, can you tell I put this fan in the window? Huh? Can you tell? But got my window open, not even making a difference, but I got this all cleared out for the desk. One Christmas I got a Snuggie. Can you tell I love Snuggies? I haven't even taken the tape off the box yet. Like, I'm gonna use a Forever Alone blanket for frig's sakes. Friggin' junk. But yeah, I got this all cleared out. Just gotta yank out these speaker wires because they were attached to my Sony surround sound system when I had it up here, but I don't use that anymore, so that can all get pulled out. And then bring that desk up here and set shit up. So let's go downstairs. I already found some Allen keys for the desk. That'll work for taking out what I think I need to take out to take it apart. See if I do this right before I completely frig it up and ruin it, you know. Hopefully I don't ruin it, but if I do, well, I got plenty of nails and bolts in the garage and I got a welder. So, worst case in Ontario, we'll make it a better case in Ontario. So I'll put my water jug down. I need to refill that. Friggin' drank two of those today. I drank 2 gallons of water today. But this is the Allen key here. I grabbed a bunch from the garage just in case I grabbed the wrong size, but this one here works. And what I've been doing, you can see there is I've been loosening the bolts. I'm going to take those right the frig out, take out this pie piece, and then I should be able to bring this part up in one segment and grab that part in another segment. I also found 2 friggin' packs of batteries in the desk. Great for my Xbox controller and keyboard and mice and all that nonsense. So, and she's already fucking making a mess over there. Stupid cat. I swear, these things are just so damn destructive. And they get away with it too because of their cuteness. Freaking cats. Anyway, I'm gonna get cranking on this. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart on me. Alrighty, split the desk. Yup. I'm gonna take this part upstairs right now. Come back for this one here after. Frig, yeah. Holy shit, it's gone again, people. Yup. Let's just say that was not an easy task to do by yourself. It would have been so much easier if I had somebody to help me, but Dad offered, I said no. Let me tell you, I regret saying no. That was stupid of me, because I could have really used his help. But it's here. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would, but that's fine. I got a lot of junk to go through. I got a lot of garbage on my bed I need to go through and bag for this week's garbage day. So I already got one full bag and I have two. And yeah, so this stuff here, don't worry about it. That Tupperware is going to be going in the garage up on top. Got to go through the box on the top of it. This is just an empty box where I threw bedding and things that I want to wash before I use, which I'm going to do right after this video. So yep, and then I'll have fresh bedding on my bed. That laptop here is going to go up here somewhere. My other Acer is going to go up there. Yeah, as far as that other wooden table like that, I just put her downstairs for now until I figure out what the frick I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to keep this like this. I'm going to set up the PS3 and the TV and all that, and then go from there. What a hour and a half it was carrying that desk upstairs, so let me tell you a little something about that. Not friggin' easy, but whatever, we got her done. Alrighty, well, despite the clusterfuck of shit in here, clusterfuck of shit, I'm going to bring all this stuff downstairs after I end the video. But I set up the Acer A8 laptop here. TV set up, it's working, this is turned on and working. Right now you're not seeing any PlayStation screen on there because the Hopage needs software to run for the pass-through to work. So right now I'm just downloading the drivers from the Hopage website. I'll toss them on there and we'll be good to go. So right on. But it's getting late, people. I'm going to shut her down for tonight. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.